ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and President Donald Trump just made a massive announcement and stole a talking point away from the Democrats. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. The White House made a massive announcement just yesterday, and I understand the reasons. You guys, a lot of times I know you disagree with me on things, but I don't always just walk lockstep with what I'm told. I have kind of issues with this because I don't believe in price controls for anything. I'm a capitalist, and price controls to me are socialist, quasi-communist, but I understand the reasons. Make no mistake, I understand the reasons. President Donald Trump has announced that they're willing to, they're not going to just yet, but they're using it as a negotiating tactic. They are willing to put price controls on the pharmaceutical companies to bring the cost of prescription drugs down. Now, while I abhor price controls, I do support the initiative. And what the initiative is a favored nations or most favored nation status, which means the country you charge the least to, that's what you charge to the United States. So we're not exactly setting a cap and saying you can't charge above this. What we're saying is whatever price you feel comfortable giving to the cheapest nation, that's going to be the price you give us. And I think that is fair. I think that's a great thing. And I think it takes away a talking point from the Democrats who say that we're not for the health care of the American people. Of course we are. We're not saying, and I think Trump is the first Republican to do this, not saying, hey, charge us zillions of dollars and charge everybody else nothing. That's what's been going on. We've been taken advantage of. So while I would not support socialist price controls, I do support the White House initiative, which is a most favored nation status. I want you guys to watch this and let me know what you think in the comments.
CEO of Eli Lilly from the President of the United States. On May 12, 2025, I signed an executive order delivering most favored nation prescription drug pricing to American patients to stop global freeloading and guarantee that Americans pay the same prices enjoyed by other developed nations. Right now, brand name drugs in the United States are up to 3 times higher on average than anywhere else for the identical medicines. This unacceptable burden on hardworking American families ends with my administration. Most proposals the Trump administration has received to resolve this critical issue promised more of the same, shifting blame and requesting policy changes that would result in billions of dollars in handouts to industry. Moving forward, the only thing I will accept from drug manufacturers is a commitment that provides American families immediate relief from the vastly inflated drug prices and an end to the free ride of American innovation by European and other developed nations. Accordingly, I'm calling on Eli Lilly and Company and every manufacturer doing business in our great country to take the following actions within the next 60 days. Extend the most favored nation pricing to Medicaid, guarantee most favored nation pricing for newly launched drugs, return increased revenues abroad to American patients and taxpayers, provide for direct purchasing at most favored nation pricing. The President's team, including Secretary Kennedy and Administrator Oz, stand ready to implement these terms. The President expects to further engage with them immediately in good faith to deliver relief for American families. Make no mistake, a collaborative effort towards achieving global pricing parity would be the most effective path for companies, the government, and American patients. But if you refuse to step up, we will deploy every tool in our arsenal to protect American families from continued abusive drug pricing practices. Americans are demanding lower drug prices, and they need them today. Other nations have been freeloading on U.S. innovation for far too long, and it is time they pay their fair share. I look forward to your binding commitments to each of these goals by September 29th, 2025, and my team stands ready to assist with implementation questions. Thank you for your immediate attention to this vital national priority. Signed, President Donald J. Trump. Again, to the CEO of Eli Lilly, this letter in its form has been designed for each of the 17 major drug and pharmaceutical companies in the United States, and we're happy to provide you the full list. And I believe you will see all 17 letters popping on Truth Social very shortly, so you can look out for those, and I'm happy to take any further questions. Before we get to questions, I do have one other